Welcome back everyone to the BD1P random character streak. Today is going to be a random normal character run for win number, hopefully, 189. Today's question of the day, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, what is your overall all-time least favorite food? For me, it's corn dogs. I honestly cannot stand hot dogs, but especially corn dogs just piss me off. I have had a rough day today. I'm hoping for a very nice and quick Eve run. Seed is going to be 461N 92X3. The primary reason of that is, you guys know how I get when I'm at like a grocery store and there's more than like 10 people in there. I get a little bit kind of like annoyed. I want to get my groceries fast and I want to leave the store, as fast as I can with all of my stuff in my cart and my bags. And today, there's this thing, by the way, to put some context on this story called the Texas freeze. And what that is because Texas is a pretty warm state consistently, the infrastructure here, the heating, the electricity, the roads, are not built for cold, snowy or slushy weather. So when winter does come, and around February especially, you'll see tons of power outages, you'll see tons of heating go off and all that stuff, and everyone goes to the store around the first week of February just to grab, water bottles and non-perishable foods and blankets and stuff like that. And as someone who's not native to Texas and only recently just moved here, I was not prepared for the actual shitstorm that is going shopping on the first week of the Texas freeze. Normally at our grocery store, there's like maybe, I would say at most, like 10 other people in the store with us at the same exact time. It's normally 10 people plus me and Desi. Today, Desi and I think is the right, I don't even care anymore. After that, today we were driving there, right? And I was looking at the road and I'm kind of like, man, there are a lot of cars on the road today. I wonder where they're all going. And then suddenly it dawned on me. I'm like, oh, I guess the Texas freeze is like tomorrow, right? It gets really, really cold tonight and everything's going to be frozen tomorrow. And I'm thinking to myself, well, it's not going to be too bad. We go to a neighborhood store. It's not going to be a big, thing. It's also a Wednesday at like 9 a.m. No one's out at 9 a.m. going to Walmart. They're all at their 9 to 5 jobs or whatever the hell they're doing. So I thought we were going to be safe. No, thank you. No, thank you on that one. I thought we were going to be safe. So I didn't stress too much about it. I just was like, hey, we'll go to the store and we'll have a good time while doing it. I really wanted a soul heart there, to be honest with you, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Anyways, we get to the store, and instead of seeing, like, the 8 to 10 cars that are usually there, the entire parking lot, minus, like, 4 to 5 spaces, are all filled up. And to put it in context, I've never had this grocery store have a line to a self-checkout. Literally every single register was open, and they all had lines. And this is how fucking serious I was today. You guys know how I hate going to cashier checkouts. I intentionally went to a cashier checkout simply because I didn't want to wait in line between like 5 people to access one self-checkout. So I willingly, believe it or not, BD1P fans, went to and I'm pretty brave for this one, right? Went to a cashier checkout. Just overall, a very awkward experience there. There was no meat left, which is weird because you don't really want to get meat when you could lose your access to your stove, right? Meat is the last thing you would want. But oh, hello, beautiful. Yes, please. Should I raise her? Yeah, you should probably raise her. This is a fantastic item to have this early on into the game. I even am tempted to actually pop it now and get another free item room plus an easy first floor. Or do I want to go for Devil Deal chance? Devil Deals don't work with Forget Me Now. It keeps your chance the same if I do recall. So I'm just going to do it right here. It may be inoptimal, but I don't really give a shit. We're still getting an extra floor. It's not a huge deal. But like meat's the last thing you would want, right? When in a freeze, you could lose your stove, your heat, and all that. Meat's going to go bad first. But no, all of the meat was gone. I normally get like a 70% or 30% lean cut of meat. I got a full, because my normal meat was gone. I got a full ass fucking sirloin for myself. And I know it's hypocritical because the last thing I want to have is meat, but I usually eat my meat like within the first 2 days of buying it, because meat expires really fast. It goes bad pretty instantaneously. So I decided to broken modem to get a sirloin for myself, and that'll be my protein for the week, I guess. But it was like, and besides the meat being gone, I mean, half of the frozen section of food for like your easy frozen pizzas were all gone too. Like, people were really terrified for this. And honestly, man, I'm a little scared myself now too. Just because, like, I've never experienced... I used to live in Wisconsin, right? So I know what cold weather is, but Wisconsin is built to take the cold weather, whether it be the power outages or the roads. We have great infrastructure in the Midwest. Hashtag ad. But Texas, I guess, is really that bad. I'm kind of scared now. Which is why I go to my second reason my day has been going kind of shit today. Because there could be a potential power outage, and I have not missed an upload for like almost a year now, I am recording like 2 to 3 streak videos a day to compensate for a potential power outage. So I've been like just hammering out videos recently. Not because I'm not like complaining, right? Because I love this. This is my job. I love doing it, but it really does like drain me. I mean, here's the thing. We can actually... Oh, never mind. Run. Here's the thing, right? Is that I love doing this. It's easy to play a video game and to just talk, but talking for 3 hours and playing that same game while you have a whole ass streak on the line is a little bit daunting, to say the least. We can go buy broken modem now, though, this early on. Early Forget Me Now makes these runs really, really powerful. Piercing shots as well is honestly just insanely huge. It's great. It's a perfect tier effect for us. Honestly, excuse me, Jesus, a little bit better than homing in my eyes. But, I mean, talking for that long and playing a game for that long consistently, it is draining. It is genuinely draining. So, I'm kind of just, like, dreading the idea of recording this and then 2 more today. Because tomorrow I have plans to go out. I know, rarely ever. You're proud of me, right? I have plans to go out with some friends and some of Desi's friends from work and go to the mall. So, I won't have ample time to record tomorrow. And I got a couple of videos to edit, a couple of mod reviews to do, so this Texas freeze is really making me antsy for getting all my work done ahead of time. But that's the risk I take for doing a job that requires, you know, constant online time, right? Is I gotta always be prepared for the worst. I love Flatstone, though, so much. Hell yeah. Piercing Flatstone as well is very, very nice. Multiple splash effects per enemy, even. Dude, double glitch drops, actually insane. This run looks like a free win so far. And I will not, at all, be going for devil deals as this character, unless we end up getting a red heart container for our drop. I'm going to just go for the secret room again. There could be an item hiding in here. Or just 3 pennies still. Useful, I guess. But yeah, I'm just a little bit perturbed for this storm to hit and for potential power outages and then losing heat and stuff, which would be terrible, to say the least. I get really... I'm not good with being cold, all right? Despite being a Wisconsinite at heart, because I am like 140 pounds at most, me getting cold does not go over well. I get cold and it's like 60 degrees out, and I will have like frozen fingers in 60-degree weather. It's a little embarrassing. So when there's a threat of like there being heat outages around my state, I'm like, oh shit. Because even if we have our power but our heat isn't on, I still can't record because I'll be way too fucking cold and uncomfortable to like record a fucking episode. It's a little bit. I'm honestly, if you can't tell, I'm very fucking scared of this Texas freeze coming up here. I'll walk in. You know what, dude? Dark Bum is actually an amazing item as his character, so sure. Health up. Health up. Range down. Okay, sure. And we get a drop here. Please do not be a red spider or a blue spider. Well, I guess I didn't ask for that there, so sure. All right, thank you. Thank you, Dark Bum. You are a saint, honestly. Let's go to our curse room and then move on. But it's a very... I shouldn't say it's a bad day. I got all of my groceries. I finally bought like a big broom for the apartment. Got some more paper towels. Got a bunch of food. So it's in essence a good day. It's just it's a very awkward day for me because I'm kind of like I gotta prepare for this big fucking event, and it's like, I don't really want to. Just the idea of not having internet when my money relies on me having internet is always gonna be a scary thing, but I'm sure it'll be overall fine. No need to worry. Where push comes to shove, I can always, you know, just schedule a bunch of shitpost videos and use my data to upload them off of my phone. That could work too. I'm not gonna, you know, act like it's impossible to make videos with the cold weather coming. It's gonna be possible, but it's an inconvenience I'd rather not have, honestly. And I think we could all agree that freezing weather is never a good thing, unless, you know, you're trying to cool the ice caps off. Then go the fuck ahead. I actually, though, like, I'm sorry, machine, but I want both of these real badly, and hopefully we can acquire them. I'm gonna go for a humbling bundle first for the double coin drops that could give us tarot deck a little bit sooner. Yeah, I'm just a little bit scared of that. And not to mention, I mean, going through a checkout line that isn't automated by myself, it shook me up completely. No, I'm joking. I'm honestly joking there, but it was a new experience for me. I haven't gone to a checkout line that hasn't been... They're gonna die immediately. Yeah, well, should have seen that coming. Ooh, plus the Dark Bum Humbling Bundle plays, thank you, sir, are gonna be a little bit insane as well. Yeah, I don't like the cold weather, and despite, I think that they're honestly overreacting a little bit. I don't know, because people did die last year from this freeze being, like, super intense. I'm not trying to downplay the severity of this whole thing, but whenever I see the cold weather symbol on the weather app next to, like, 30 degrees, I'm like, come on. Like, 30 degrees is it's below freezing, sure, but it's not, like, freezing temperature warning, at least not in my eyes yet. Again, Wisconsin kid here. I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't seem like that serious until it happens, I feel like. One thing I forgot to buy, though, despite me preparing for this storm so heavily, is I didn't end up buying water bottles. So if our water turns off, we're fucked. We are completely and utterly fucked. But it shouldn't happen. We can always go to, like, you know, my aunt's house and just use their tap and get water in a water bottle for us. But we did not amply prepare. I think we're not taking this super seriously yet, which is kind of on us. But I'm sure it'll end up being okay. I don't like when broken modem affects my friendly enemies. It's very distracting. We do get our 15 cents there. No damage as well. Cracked Isaac player, which we will use to buy the tarot cloth, excuse me, for some better cards. That's kind of ironic, but whatever. We'll use it to get we'll use this to get our last cent. You know what? Actually, no. It's better to save for a situation in the future, I think. And I will be going Ash Pit / Mines because why the fuck not? TLDR, I don't want to record 3 videos a day. I don't want to schedule them 3 days in advance, and I don't want to lose running water above all else. It's a very stressful situation. Those of you in the audience who are from Texas, though, like, give me prep tips, all right? I'm not prepping for some, you know, apocalyptic winter, but it would be nice to have a better idea of what's going to happen. I've seen, like, videos on, like, TikTok about it and stuff like that, but I've never, like, taken any of them with extreme severity because at the same time, like, getting your news from TikTok is is an awful idea. Great. Awesome room for us. I'm good at dodging, trust me. We'll go Fruity Plum. Would have rather had Sister Maggie there, but let bygones be bygones. Maybe I can buy a restock here as well. That'd be nice. All right. That would have been nice. You're right, BD1P. It would have been actually great for you. So far, run is going swimmingly. The HP is a bit worrisome. The actual items themselves are fairly good. I'm happy with that. Okay, good. Dice room? Ooh, I like me some D20s. As we saw from the last run, I do enjoy myself some D20s. Let's leave all of our pennies on the ground, only pick up bombs and keys for now, because money is fairly easy to come by. I don't think restock is a fantastic item for us on this run. We don't have the greatest economy right now, is what I'll say about that. Goodbye. Broken modem as well, removing, oh, nice. Removing tears from the battlefield is giving us a lot to play around with here. I mean, this run, honestly, man, like, it's going great. I can't comment too much on it. I really can't. Overall, I would say Eve is, like, one of my top characters in this game. I love she is kind of like the risk-reward A-side character to me. It's like low HP is way stronger, and I like that a lot. As opposed to, like, Tainted Maggie being the risk-reward on the B side with her. Self-inflicted damage, you know, can kill enemies faster and all that good stuff, but Eve is a controlled risk-reward. Tainted Maggie is constant risk, maybe reward. And I like Eve's kind of playstyle a bit better, but Tainted Maggie overall is a bit more fun, and I think my favorite, that was kind of bullshit, okay? That was like the tiniest bit bullshit, right? That happening right there. He charged into the wall, and I couldn't see where he was going to be going just because, well, the wall was right next to him. But I'll take the hit, sure. Do I want to grab that health up? We're going to lose a lot of DPS for that, and speed. I think you have to grab it. You're going to be getting a devil deal next floor anyways, correct? So having that for preparation would be a really good play for yourself. Good key. Okay, we can't enter our trap room yet, can we? No, we can. Let's pop it. Leave the pills on the ground for the D20 effect. Hopefully D20 gives us some way to get more soul heart or something like that. I want to have a bit more security on this run. Okay, you know what? Pop the pills. Tears up is great. Why am I just going back on my word? What? Don't pick up the pennies. I'm so scattered right now. I'm sorry. It's been a very long day if you can't tell. Just want to get this video out and then that be it for today. Okay, out of my way, please. Missed that bomb there because of that guy being right there. We do get the modeling clay trinket, though. Dark Bum, can you go a little bit faster there? We do get the modeling clay trinket for extra items per room, which is very, very nice. And we'll get, okay, penny we can't reach. 2 bombs, very nice. We could go buy restock now. You know what? You might as well buy restock. What's the harm in this? It leads to plenty of game breaks later. We had the habit in that room as well, hilarious. And this was a penny. Are these different yet? That's a trinket. Ooh. I don't want to go dark room or shoal on this run. I don't think we have the power to necessarily handle that right now. I'd rather not. Okay, well, let's grab the red heart for HP and devil deal stuff. And we'll move on down. We are going to lose our Horror Babylon, but we can live with that for right now. We're going to be fine. We're still going to have decent damage and great tier rate and piercing shots. It's okay. I just want to get rid of the extra heart here as soon as we possibly can, hopefully. And our bony guy is a little bit annoying down there, honestly. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, some of these rooms, man. That's why I hate the Ash Pit. Honestly, oh, dude, really? Really? Fuck Greed. Fuck Greedier mode. And fuck Delirium. I want an Ash Pit rework first. That is my wish. And alright. Don't even get to use restock or our money on this floor. Such is the way of greed, man. Such is the way of greed. That's okay. Again, we're going to be fine on this run. Steam sale's a great pickup for restock anyways, so that's okay. That's honestly okay. Got that guy in there. Beautiful. The more friends we get, the better, I guess. But some of them are, quite frankly, great. Pretty... Oh, Horror Babylon back, right? Oh, it doesn't count? Really? It's 1 heart collectively. Oh my god. That sucks. It counts for 1 heart when getting hit. So why not for stuff like Horror Babylon? That would make a lot of consistent sense. Too much sense even for this game to comprehend here. No, we can go for the mushrooms here. Magic Mush would be quite the godsend right now. I would even take Mini Mush on this run. Of course, I would take Mega Mush as well. God forbid. We get a good item like that. Good. I will say Modeling Clay, though, is probably going to be a bigger carry than I realize. I mean, so far... Oh, I missed. Oh, no, we had a guy in there the entire time, dude. I'm going to bomb this. Money is great, and potential mushroom stuff is also pretty good. We did not see our item room yet, so go back for that. Whoa, holy shit. Actually, go for your boss fight first. I want to get Horror Babylon back, like, as soon as humanly possible. I don't feel safe having this little DPS. Out. Double? Nah, just nothing there? Broken mode, I'm honestly kind of really bad on this fight. You're swooping in there. All right, sure. One down. Okay. Good syringe. Big. Going here. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So you take this first. And then you grab the pact for the soul hearts back. And now you have from 3 damage up to 8 damage and max tier rate. And plus piercing shots that also home after they go through an enemy. So realistically, that was one of the best deals we could have had there. Sure, I would have loved to have Brimstone, Mom's Knife, stuff of that capacity. But dude, brother, that's still great for us, I feel like. And now I feel even... Oh, Dark Bum. You have to. 1, 2, 3 black hearts in a row, baby. Oh, baby, a goddamn triple. Oh, we win. We win now. No more use in talking about the game. We have officially won this run. It always cracks me up, by the way. Not to be too complainy at all, but I'll get comments that are occasionally like, why do you not talk about the game at all? You're killing your own channel. And it's like, first of all, what? Second of all, like, it's... I don't think anybody... And this goes for every single YouTuber out there. You can't tell somebody they're killing their channel when they're doing what they've always done, and that's how they've grown in the first place. Like, I have never made it my task to always talk about Isaac when I'm playing Isaac. I've always tried to banter about outside things mostly. And to get a comment that's like, you obviously are going to kill your own channel by talking about your boring life stories. It's like, well, I don't know. I've been doing it for 100 episodes. It's been working so far for me. Like, I don't get what the point of contention is there. There's always, like, I'm not the only person who gets those too. I was talking to a friend of mine, the Turtle Melon, for those of you who are interested in me and his podcast coming up soon. And Luke was like, I got a comment recently that was kind of like, this guy talks about his boring life stories instead of the actual game. It's pretty sleeper. And it's like, I don't know if you can say that, like, really. It's not fair, I guess, in my eyes. Like, people have different commentary styles. If you want to watch somebody talk about the game, great, then go watch that. I don't understand the idea of, like, hate watching somebody. Like, watching a piece of media that you really aren't that interested in. Like, why watch my video and leave a comment if you're not going to come back and watch anymore? Just like, leave. It's such a weird mindset to me to be like, this person's channel sucks. I'm going to watch the entire video then leave a comment on how much their channel sucks because they care about my one singular opinion. Like, no, I really don't. I mean, I care for input going back and forth, but it's the whole meme of, like, I'm going to unfollow your channel. Like, okay, God forbid I lose 1 subscriber for doing what I like to do on YouTube. It's a terrifying thought. Like, it's like, do you really think your singular opinion matters that much to anybody? Because my opinion shouldn't matter that much to any of you, and vice versa. If I'm doing a major thing wrong, I'll get major bad feedback. You know, I don't understand the whole idea behind that. It just goes to show, like, I do really love this job, but and this goes for double for, like, bigger creators as well. The biggest, like, if I could change one thing about my job, it would be I could turn off comments and still get the same interaction through Discord and stuff, because quite frequently, like, I like reading the answers of the question of the day. I like reading your guys' answers and your guys' you know, thoughts about my questions, but other than that, it's normally just like, you didn't grab this item on floor 2 that could have given you 5+ damage on floor 6. It's like, the run's over. You're not going to change me. The run already ended. And it isn't just Isaac. It's in a lot of communities, but it's like, man, comments are really great about just consistently backseating and thinking that people care what they have to say. Like, I care about you guys' input, but on an individual level, it's in one ear, out the other for some people. And I don't understand where we did not mean to walk in here yet, but whatever. We don't have the money to make our shop useful anyway, so no big deal. Yeah, well, kind of was stuck there for a minute. That's all right, though. It's on me still. It's on me. I don't get it. And I saw a post recently by a YouTuber named Nick Is Not Green, where he posted a video, and someone's comment was like, not gonna lie, this sounds a lot like jealousy in your video to me. And it was like a video about how it's annoying when celebrities like have like $5,000 cameo rewards. Like, how is that jealousy? He could do the exact same thing. And I've learned a new method. There's this thing that a couple YouTubers that I watch do. Notably, Nick is Not Green, Skeeter Gene, and Quentin Reviews. So they have this thing called the pin of shame, where if your comment is just ridiculously brain dead, they will pin your comment so everybody sees it first. They can just roast you on it. And honestly, I really like that. I think it's very fun, because just because like we are creators does not mean that well, where was I going with this? It's not mean that we are not able to also like bite back with our own remarks. I think the idea that creators have to handle everything in a mature fashion is a really dumb mindset, because at the end of the day, we're all people, we all have feelings, we all have emotions, we can react however we see accordingly. So when someone's like, your content sucks, you're bad, you're terrible, it's like, I think I have a right to respond in a harsh or like a joking, trolly manner, and it shouldn't piss anyone off, because like they had the first, inciting incident of that. And yeah, I have a platform, but I also have, emotions and feeling. I should be able to respond to them however I feel fit. And I'm going to start utilizing the pin of shame, I think, because there are a lot of moments where I'm like, I really want to pin this dude's comment, but I don't want to get like, blasted for bullying. But I'm going to just ignore that and just start pinning brain dead comments. Whoever wants to have their comment pinned, just comment the dumbest thing you can think of, and I will fall for your bait and pin your comment. And I think it'll be a fun experiment for all of us. Like, that being, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with trolling somebody anonymously in the YouTube comment section. Like, that was almost a very scary room for us. It's the internet, and there's the whole, like, Tyler the Creator meme of, like, what the hell even is cyberbullying? Just turn your computer off. And I know it's like meant to be like a not true statement, but in actuality, I mean, in the scheme of like an anonymous online platform, is cyberbullying really real? Because if you're a YouTube commenter, you most likely have your username not as your real name, and you will most likely not be recognized by anybody you know in real life, and it will not have the real life repercussions. And also, as a YouTube commenter, I guarantee you, nobody is going out of their way to harass a random commenter as opposed to a creator. So is it really that bad to fuck with the comments and kind of just be an overall nuisance to them when they're allowed to be a nuisance to you with no repercussion? It's a weird double standard where, like, if someone comments some dumb shit and a creator responds by just like being a dick to them, it's always like, you gotta calm down, man, you're going crazy. It's like, no, they have a right. They have an entire right to respond like that, because A, I'll take Athame, sure. It's their channel, and second of all, like, why not? I mean, it can go both ways, right? I don't think having a platform makes you any more responsible for your community. Like, I don't think me with 22K subs is any more responsible for what my community does than, like, PewDiePie with 100 billion subs. Like, at the end of the day, I don't control what you guys do, and you guys don't control what I do. To an extent, I guess. You guys do control my content with your input and all your likes and your comments and shit. But, like, in a smaller scale, I don't think it's out of the question to fuck with your YouTube comments, and one of them is being a general asshat. It's just how the internet is. If you can't take it, don't dish it out. That sort of mentality, I think, it runs very true in today's day and age. Yo, double justice is one of those for us. Thank you. I know I'm not using friendly ball too much here, but I feel like it's not a great active item anyways, so there's no big risk with that at all. So I'm going to keep it up there. I'm not going to use it at all. It's distracting. It's not worth risking getting hit to throw one dumb friendly ball out there, so it's not a big deal. But I don't know. I think I've kind of, in the last like 4 months of doing content, had this kind of epiphany of like, I really don't care what the perception of myself is in a random stranger's mind, because at the end of the day, like, I'm doing what I love to do and I'm making a living off of it. So if somebody doesn't like that and wants to dedicate accounts like to hating me, sure, I don't know, go for it. Like, you're wasting your own time at that point, because at the end of the day, I'm the one playing video games and having fun, and you're the one who's getting salty over what a YouTuber said in his video. It's like, I don't know. And I've had moments of, like, comments that actually irk me and piss me off because they're just that dumb and that full of that egotistical, where it's kind of like, it pisses me off that that person exists and that mindset exists. It's like, how can you think like that? There's comments that are like, you know, there's the backseating ones, obviously, and there's also, like, the ones that are a little bit worse than that are more trying to attack my character. But it's like, man, like, why? Ooh, wafer in this room. Hello. I don't really need... Well, that wouldn't be bad to have in case we do find a sacrifice room. And it would be better than modeling clay. Sure. So I guess we can take the filigree feather. I don't see a big deal against that. There's ones that attack my character and attack my content. But, like, why people care so much? Like, I'm just a dude playing video games. I got 22K subs. I'm a very irrelevant channel. It's like, if you really want to dislike me that much, I don't know what I did to cause that, but I'm sorry. And other than that, I mean, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't know. I'm playing video games. I'm a gaming channel. I'm not, you know, some source of news or authority. If you take me seriously on, you know, jokes that I say or statements that I say, and you take those to heart and use it as a way to just fuel the fire, I think that's on you at that point, I think. And there is valid points to be made, like, you know, if I say something super offensive, yeah, it's not, obviously, it's not right. I shouldn't say that, so I want to be corrected on that. But if it's something like, you know, this person fucking sucks, it's like, you're going to get mad over that? Like, how many times do people say on the internet, I don't like this person, and it's fine? And it's a weird double standard, again, with just... I think YouTube platforms in general, where people expect you to always take it seriously because it's your job and your livelihood, but I have more fun at not taking YouTube seriously. I have more fun at looking at YouTube. We're gonna fight Hush. We have an okay build. We're gonna fight Hush. We haven't fought Hushy in a long ass time. It's more of like, I don't really think that my channel is the place to go if you want super serious content. And if you want to come to my channel to see super serious content or to, like, try to levy shit against me, like, okay. But again, you're wasting your own time with that, because I can assure you that almost nothing anybody has said about me on this platform is either true or worth my time to even look at. But I don't know. There could be some, like... There actually are, and I want to preface this by saying that I am aware of this because I was invited to one. But there are Discord servers dedicated to hating on, like, specific Isaac YouTubers, which I just find to be absurd. Like, again, I can... Oh, we have restock. That's right. I can guarantee you that whatever person you're trying to own by making a Discord trying to own some random Isaac YouTuber, they either A, aren't going to see it, or B, genuinely do not give a shit. And to surround yourself with all that kind of hate just for the intention of, like, white knighting yourself, it's a little bit absurd. I'll say that much. And I had the whole conversation, like, months ago about white knights on the internet trying to, like, fight for other people's viewpoints when they don't need to be fought for. Mostly in reference to, like, people, well, mostly white people trying to fight for black people that don't need to be fought for and that just look like fucking losers. And everyone's like, yeah, it's a pretty sound take. And I think it applies as well to the idea of just spreading random hate on the internet. Well, watch this, please be a good card. Yo, actually, it's not bad. It applies in the same way, in my eyes. I don't think that... It's kind of like a reverse, I guess, in that situation. Because there's no reason for you to spread the hate when nobody's paying attention or caring about it. You look stupid by doing it. And so I don't want to get canceled for this shit, right? Because I didn't explain it very well. But we had a conversation a while ago about... There was a creator named, I think it was Drew Gooden, who said, like, a kind of a racially insensitive remark towards Asian people in a video in, like, 2014. And he was getting... Just people were over him. Like, just like, you got to apologize for this joke and all this. But the people who were asking to apologize were... people that weren't part of the minority group being offended. It was mostly white people trying to force him to apologize for being mean to a separate demographic. And in the replies of that post, a lot of his Asian viewers were like, I'm not really offended. Don't worry about apologizing. And it's that kind of mentality where it's like, you don't need to fight for somebody else. You don't also need to hate for somebody else either. It goes back and forth. And to this day, you know, I stand by that take that you shouldn't fight for somebody that you aren't a part of, like a group or any kind of collective. There's no reason to do that. Simply just because you feel like it. I mean, or to make yourself look like you're super inclusive. It comes across as very white knighty, and no one likes that. I can assure you nobody is praising you for being offended on somebody else's behalf when they aren't even offended. And Drew Gooden actually ended up apologizing for that joke publicly, and then giving money to an Asian charity, which was very, you know, he didn't need to do that in my eyes, but I'm not one of the people who's offended. I also got to preface by saying, I'm not telling you what to think or what to feel if you are part of the demographic. I'm just saying, like, in my personal take, he didn't need to do that because I don't think anybody was more outraged than a couple of white people on Twitter. But he ended up actually taking the video down because he got hate for apologizing for it, which also just seems super backwards, right? Like, it's this whole reverse mentality of why are we hating and why are we fighting for other people when they don't want to be fought for or don't need to be fought for? Dude, these evil eye tiers are bussin' in this hush right now. It's actually insane. I've gotten hit twice and I haven't even noticed it in this whole conversation. Oh, and there, wow, what even hit me there? What was that? I couldn't even tell. Did one of those beams like spawn on top of me? I was probably just like not looking at the screen. That's my bad entirely. Whatever. Let's go get the filigree feather back because Pandora's box is essentially nothing for the rest of this run. And we're going to go to Cathedral, not Delirium, until we get more HP if we get the portal again. But I think that everyone needs to calm the fuck down on the internet. I think it's funny to make fun of people when it's anonymous, and if you're getting made fun of on a YouTube comment section, do not take it to heart. It is a YouTube comment section on a fucking gaming channel. Relaxed. I've seen a lot of things, and I used to kind of aggravate that back in the early days of this channel, where I had a video go out that was titled like the worst way to lose a world record speed, or something about losing a world record Isaac speedrun attempt. And I was using mods in that run because when you run Isaac, you use the Racing Plus mod. And I made a pinned comment just saying like, yes, I'm using mods. It's how you play the game. And somebody was like replying like, that's not a real run then if you use mods. And I'm like, no, dude, it's the way like you play the game. And the dude refused to look up and take the 2 seconds out of his day to look up like if the runs that I do or that category is allowed to use mods. And he stuck by his guns. And I at one point I just snapped and I was like, brother, like, you can look up online. Don't be a fucking dumbass. And I remember calling him a dumbass. And then that got a bunch of other people in the comments riled up like, why are you so hostile, bro? And it's like, is calling somebody a dumbass anonymously, is that considered hostility? I don't think so. I've been called worse on the internet, and it shouldn't bother you is the thing. Like, it's online. If you want to make dumb takes, make a secondary, oh, that's way better. Make a burner account. I don't know. It shouldn't matter. It's all online. Nothing here is real. How did that guy die before the bishop died? Is it because he was paused? That's actually a good, unique tech. If you pause a bishop, they can't protect the other things on the screen. Huge new Isaac tech. Write it down in your notebooks now, Isaac Guru. Make a whole 20-minute video about that. Just scamming the ad revenue out of that bitch. I don't know. I've in the last, especially with the Sinvicta video stuff, it's opened my eyes to just like, if you have any platform and you make fun of somebody, you're gonna get your ass beat in the quote retweets. That's what I've noticed in the last little bit here, and it is a bit aggravating to see that I can't say, look at this guy, he's 40 years old playing Isaac, and the people are like, that's uncalled for. You can't say that, dude. He's a great guy. I'm sure he is, but he's also 40 years old playing Isaac. It's a joke. Relax, relax, relax. This is my unfiltered episode, by the way. Normally, I would not be saying this stuff, but I just want to get this video done, and I have nothing else to talk about. I am out of fucking ideas. I'm so tired. I've had a rough day. I'm going to just talk about whatever the hell I feel like right now. But I just, it's the whole idea of like, you can't make fun of him. Stop. He's my favorite YouTuber. It's uncalled for. Like, come on. Really? Like, he's making like 20 grand a month playing Isaac. I mean, he's open to a little bit of criticism, right? As am I. I'm making, you know, I don't want to give my exact amount, but let's say $1,800 a month playing Isaac. I'm open to that same criticism. Look at this guy sitting in his apartment playing video games all day. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. No shit, it's the same thing. Yo, Eternal D6 gives me hope for a better tomorrow. I'll take Virgo. I don't really need Bone Spurs, though. We have to watch our HP. Oh, why did I take Marked again? What was my 5 second ago thought reasoning? I don't remember, actually. My bad, guys. I took Marked on accident, but we should be fine. I trust this. What hit me? Okay. Oh, I can still shoot with the Chariot card. Or with the Tauros. That's huge. Wow, we've lost no pedestals so far, huh? That's pretty nice. Using Marked is like training my brain to play Isaac in an entirely different way. I kind of hate it. Okay, get him in your beam. Just like that. That was honestly huge. Dodge that shot, and you're perfect. Like, I am not saying you can't criticize me. You guys are fair to criticize me. I've done some dumb shit on my platform. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it, actually. Half the stuff I do on this platform is fucking stupid. But I'm gonna criticize and make fun of whoever I want to make fun of because it's the internet and it's all in good fun. This shit should not be taken with severity. I'll say that much. Like, if I make fun of Hassan Abi, the world stays quiet. It should be the same across the board for everybody else because, again, like, being a content creator is a very privileged position, I would say. And that is coming from a creator myself. You are in a place where you can essentially do whatever the hell you want to do with your public image and profit off of that. So, out of anybody in the world, aside from, like, celebrities who make money by doing cameos, out of anybody in the world, content creators are the first group of people you can make fun of. We are quite literally the bottom of the barrel, lowest hanging fruit, so throw it all at us. We should be able to take it in stride because we're, again, making an absurd amount of money. Well, some of us, not really me anymore. Now with the January ad revenue going on, but we make an absurd amount of money, doing whatever the hell we want to do, very low effort. If we aren't allowed to take criticism or be criticized, then this world has gone fucking insane. And you can definitely go too far, by the way. Like, doxing somebody, not okay. Sending actual threats, not okay. Targeting their personal beliefs, not okay. But making fun of somebody for a haircut or, like, you know, their job because we're just making videos, like playing video games, entirely valid. Entirely valid. I used to make fun of content creators before I was one. When I worked in a factory, I was like, imagine how fucking nice it would be to just sit in my room all day, play Isaac, and make money. And here I am. I'm not going to change my mind on that at all. I still think it's kind of absurd this is monetized. Like, this kind of life is monetized. The fact that entertainment itself can make money, to me, as someone who, like, only dreamed of this, it's still crazy absurd. But I'll be the first to say, make fun of me. It's all in good fun. You can do it, and I'm not going to get too mad at you. If you're attacking, like, my personal character out of pocket, there's a line to be drawn. It's like pornography in court. I'll know it when I see it. There's a line to be drawn, but usually with this viewer base, it's pretty tame, and you guys rarely ever cross that line. There are some of you who go a little bit too far sometimes, but I'm not going to get anal about, you know, one person making one weird comment. At that point, it's fine. Like, just don't do it again. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just not going to interact with it. That's the other thing, too. If you're tired of being made fun of online, then just don't interact with the people that make fun of you. Go to a different fan base. Go to a different forum. Anything like that. Don't stress yourself out over the internet. No. Wow, 2 gone. I guess I earned that, huh? Somehow, in some weird, twisted way. Like, I'm not going to just defend the trolls here. I'm going to defend the quote-unquote victims as well. Don't stress yourself out. If you don't like the thing that you're a part of, whether it be a gaming community, whether it be a fandom of a YouTuber or whatever, you don't like it there, just don't go back there. Just don't go back there. If it's that bad, you should not waste your time with it. That is just like, I think the only truth I can levy towards you is that if you feel like you're being made fun of too much or you're tired of it, you know how much I want this? Can we have enough for one more charge here, huh? I should have gone in there way earlier. I forgot the chest gives you chest items in there. That's on me. That is on me. We can get a charge here. Enjoying? No, not at all. We'll get one charge after our boss fight. The odds that we lose that item, though, because it's 25% chance before we see an Archie, are very, very high. So don't count on it. Ooh, double foot. Hell yeah. Mom's got the fucking Charlie Brown going on this guy. All right, you're gone. No void portal. No void portal. Do I see a death cert? Do I see an Archie? Do I see a rock bottom this late into the run? See a black low. Oh! Wow, guys. Wasn't that incredible for us? Wasn't going to happen anyways. No big deal. I should have maybe looked at my ultra secret room before doing that. Or my super, excuse me. What was even in our super? I don't want to go to sleep with a dirty conscience tonight. What was going on in here? Nope, not there. All right. Over here, maybe? Nope. What? I'm gonna look for it. I'm looking for this fucking room. You never know, dude. You never know. I might have missed that one right there. No, I did not miss it, actually. I do want to see what could have been on this run. With all of those battery... I can't be there. All of those battery charges we had lying around. Infested. Honestly, overall, though, a fantastic run today. Like, just great DPS. Great passives. We got one good active on this run. Well, we got two. Forget Me Now was the first item we had. I mean, look at our build right now. This is insane. 10 damage, I have Belial with double damage tiers when you go through. That's huge. Honestly amazing. Where is this room? I'm lost. Is it like, oh, I think I know where it might be. I don't think it's going to be going up in any direction. So I kind of want to say it's right here. Yeah, there it is. Item? No, Soul of Samson, though. Or, yeah, it's Soul of Samson, so okay, sure. We finished up the run here. Great range, obviously, on this character. End it. If you enjoyed my run and my scattered commentary, I apologize for a bad episode today. Like and sub, I guess. In the meantime, I've been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.